Have you ever pondered the mystery that is Atlantis? An enigma wrapped in a riddle, shrouded by the mists of time, Atlantis is a concept that has long captured the collective imagination of humanity. It's a tantalizing tale, a city lost to the depths, a civilization vanished in the blink of an eye. Let's delve into the heart of this mystery. The allure of Atlantis lies not just in its sudden disappearance, but also in the advanced civilization it purportedly housed. Imagine a society that, despite its antiquity, was so advanced it would rival even our 21st century standards. It's a vision that tempts scholars and dreamers alike. But where did this vision originate? The first written record of Atlantis can be found in the works of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. In his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, he paints a vivid picture of a grand civilization, a city of gold and silver, a place where wisdom and virtue were valued above all else. Yet, in a cataclysmic event that remains shrouded in mystery, this city was said to vanish overnight, swallowed by the sea, leaving no trace behind. But was Atlantis real? Or was it merely a metaphor, a cautionary tale penned by Plato to teach his fellow Athenians a lesson about hubris and the dangers of unchecked power? The truth is, we may never know. Yet, the story of Atlantis continues to captivate us, tickling our curiosity and sparking our imagination. From the depths of the sea to the farthest reaches of the cosmos, we've searched for clues, for any hint of truth behind this ancient tale. It's a quest fueled by our innate desire to explore the unknown, to solve the unsolvable, to uncover the hidden chapters of our past. Atlantis, real or not, serves as a symbol of this quest, a beacon guiding us on our journey through history and time. So, where did the story of Atlantis originate, and why has it captivated our imagination for centuries? We'll seek to unravel these questions and more as we delve deeper into the enigma of Atlantis. To trace the origins of Atlantis, we delve into the works of the ancient Greek philosopher, Plato. Our journey begins in the ancient world, where we find ourselves in the company of one of history's greatest thinkers, Plato. Born in Athens around 427 BC, Plato's philosophical insights continue to shape our understanding of the world. But it's his dialogues Timaeus and Critias that capture our interest today, as they provide the first recorded mention of the lost city of Atlantis. In these dialogies, Atlantis is depicted as a civilization beyond compare, located beyond the three pillars of Hercules, now known as the Strait of Gibraltar. This advanced society was characterized by its impressive naval power, rich culture, and technological advancement, a civilization that even outshone the mighty Athens in its prime. In Timaeus, Plato describes Atlantis as larger than Asia and Libya combined, with a central island surrounded by concentric rings of water and land. The Atlanteans were said to possess incredible wealth and resources, with palaces clad in silver and gold, and a naval fleet that was a formidable force. Critias continues the tale, casting Atlantis as a formidable adversary to ancient Athens. The city's sudden disappearance following its failed attempt to invade Athens is one of the enduring mysteries that continue to captivate us. Plato describes a cataclysmic event, where in a single day and night, the island of Atlantis disappeared into the depths of the sea, never to be seen again. This narrative of a mighty civilization, its ambition, and its abrupt end has spurred countless theories and expeditions. Yet, despite its detailed description, Plato's Atlantis raises more questions than it answers. The depiction of Atlantis has been a source of fascination, inspiration, and debate for over 2,000 years. The grandeur and mystery of this lost civilization have captivated the imaginations of explorers, historians, and dreamers alike, each seeking to uncover the truth behind the legend. But was Plato's Atlantis real, or was it merely a philosophical metaphor? As we continue our exploration of the mystery of Atlantis, we find ourselves faced with this intriguing question. The search for answers leads us further into the depths of history and deeper into the enigma that is Atlantis. The tale of Atlantis has been interpreted in several ways throughout history. Diving into the enigmatic waters of the past, we encounter a whirlpool of interpretations about the lost city of Atlantis. Historians, archaeologists, and philosophers have all grappled with the cryptic tales, offering varied interpretations that have shaped our understanding of this fabled land. In the realm of philosophy, some theorists like Francis Bacon in the early 17th century viewed Atlantis as an allegory for the ideal society. Bacon's New Atlantis painted a picture of a utopian civilization guided by reason and scientific inquiry, which he proposed could have been the essence of Atlantis. In contrast, some historians have taken a literal approach, proposing that Atlantis was an actual historical fact. In the 19th century, Ignatius Donnelly argued that all known ancient civilizations were actually remnants of Atlantis. He proposed that Atlantis was a technologically advanced civilization that existed around 10,000 years ago, and its destruction led to the global diffusion of its inhabitants, who carried the seeds of civilization across the globe. Archaeologists, on the other hand, have sought to ground the tale of Atlantis in tangible artifacts and geographical locations. Theories abound, linking Atlantis to existing historical sites, from the island of Santorini in Greece, devastated by a volcanic eruption in the 2nd millennium BC, to the rich Minoan civilization on Crete, and even as far as the ancient city-states of the Maya in Central America. Then we have the mystics and esoteric thinkers like Helena Blavatsky, who saw Atlantis as a memory of a past civilization. She believed it was a spiritually advanced society that had psychic abilities and was capable of harnessing natural energies. These interpretations, as diverse as they are, illustrate the enduring allure of Atlantis. They reflect our collective quest to understand our past and our penchant for weaving narratives that challenge the boundaries of our knowledge and imagination. Despite these interpretations, the question remains, where is Atlantis? The quest for Atlantis has led many on a wild goose chase, but where have they been looking? The hunt for the lost city has spanned across the globe, with proposed locations scattered far and wide. Some of the most popular theories suggest Atlantis could be hidden beneath the waves of the Mediterranean Sea. Why here, you ask? Well, it's mainly due to the sea's proximity to ancient Greece, where the first tales of Atlantis were told. Moreover, a number of underwater archaeological findings in the region have added fuel to this speculation. Then, there's the Caribbean. This theory was born from the intriguing discovery of what appeared to be man-made structures beneath the sea near the Bahamas. Many believe these to be remnants of the lost city, but conclusive evidence is yet to emerge. Moving farther south, we find a rather unconventional theory that places Atlantis in none other than Antarctica. This idea, while considered a bit outlandish, is backed by some who point to ancient maps that supposedly depict the icy continent free of its glaciers. Could Atlantis have been a thriving city before a cataclysmic event froze it over? Each of these locations has been considered for various reasons. Some are based on geological evidence, others on historical accounts, and a few are driven by pure speculation and the thrill of the unknown. But in each case, the evidence, or lack thereof, has been inconclusive. Whether it's underwater formations that could be natural or man-made, ancient texts that are open to interpretation, or maps that may or may not be accurate, the truth remains elusive. And so, the search continues. Scholars, adventurers, and dreamers alike scour the earth and beneath its waters in the hope of finding this lost civilization. Every new discovery fuels the hope and the myth, keeping the legend of Atlantis alive. Yet despite these efforts, the location of Atlantis remains a mystery. So what is the truth about Atlantis? Is it a historical fact, a philosophical metaphor, or a mere myth? As we delve into the mysteries of this lost civilization, we find ourselves navigating a sea of theories, each offering its own version of the truth. While the existence of Atlantis, as described by Plato, remains unproven, its story continues to captivate us, inspiring countless works of fiction and speculative theories. The most widely accepted theories today fall into three main categories. Firstly, we have the literalists who believe in the literal existence of Atlantis, as it was described by Plato. They maintain that somewhere out there, beneath the ocean waves or hidden in some unexplored corner of the earth, the ruins of Atlantis await discovery. In contrast, we have the metaphorical theorists who argue that Atlantis was never meant to be taken literally. Instead, they suggest that Plato used Atlantis as a philosophical tool, a cautionary tale to warn against the dangers of hubris and the decline of moral values. Lastly, there are the skeptics who dismiss Atlantis as nothing more than a myth. They argue that the story is a product of Plato's imagination, created to serve his philosophical arguments, with no basis in historical fact. While these theories may seem at odds with each other, they all underscore the same point. The story of Atlantis continues to captivate us. Whether we're drawn by the allure of a lost civilization, the philosophical lessons it may hold, or the puzzle of separating fact from fiction, Atlantis remains a compelling enigma. In its mystery, Atlantis has inspired countless works of fiction. From literature and film to video games and comic books, it has sparked explorations and expeditions, and given rise to a plethora of speculative theories, each more fascinating than the last. Whether real or not, Atlantis continues to mystify us, a testament to the enduring allure of lost civilizations and the unknown.